In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this 4 circle with a curved arrow infographic slide design in PowerPoint. As you can see here, I have created this circle and I have put a curved arrow with the shadow effect, and I've put the option number 1. You can add the icons if you have, and then you can add some detailed text here. I have put a reflection as well as a shadow effect here, and on the top you can add your title and the detailed description. So you can see here, likewise you can do for the option 3, option 4 also. And then in my next slide, I just did kind of a sphere shape. You can see here, looks like a 3D, the same thing. Again, if you want, you can just change the required text. And then I have added one more where you can combine this together. You can bring more closer these options, and I have made one more where you have got the 5 options. And the what is that you need to make this slide? This is some prerequisites. You need a latest version of PowerPoint, at least 2013. You need icons. You can download the free icons from this particular link, and you need a merge shape, should be enabled in 2010. If you are using 2007, then this particular merge option is not available, and if you are using 2010, then you need to follow these below steps to enable that one. So let's see how to do this in PowerPoint. Add a new slide, go to view, enable the guides, go to insert, shapes, select the oval shape, draw the oval shape by holding the shift key, maybe this much size. Then align center, align middle, and if you want to increase the size, you can increase also. For example, if I want say 2 inches height and width, again I have to align center, align middle, and shape outline, make it no outline. And I'm going to duplicate this, press Ctrl D to duplicate and increase the size. I'm going to add or going to make the arrow out of this. Let me just right mouse click, go to format shape and increase the transparency level. You can see here. And I'm going to add one more shape, go to insert shapes, select the rounded corners rectangle, draw the rounded corner, and this also you can make it transparent, shape outline, make it no outline. And you can see the small orange point, you just drag it and make it fully curved, something like this. And then I'm just going to place it here. You can see here, so this one which you can see here, the curve, that only I'm going to keep it. And if you want further, you can just increase something like this. So you can see here, this part only I'm going to retain. So first I'm going to select this oval shape, hold the shift key, select this rounded corner rectangle, and in the format merge shape, you got these options only in the latest version of PowerPoint, maybe 2013 onwards. In 2010 you need to enable it. So I'm just going to select the subtract. You can see here, now it looks like a more kind of a crescent moon. So now go to insert shapes, select one more rectangle, draw the rectangle. So this part I'm going to retain it, and the other below part I'm going to delete it. So I'm just going to select this shape, hold the shift key, select this one, merge shape, again subtract. You can see here I have ended up getting this one. Now I can just go and change any color, remove the transparency, and I'm going to just put it here. You can see here, now you can make it smaller or bigger, or how much you want. You can just place it something like this. You can see here. Now I'm just going to add one arrow header. Let me just zoom in. You can see here, let me just move it a little bit. Then I'm going to add the arrow header, go to insert shapes, select the triangle, draw the triangle, again shape outline, make it no outline, shape fill, make it red, and you can go to rotate. You can see here I can just say flip vertical and just put it exactly in the center. Then select this shape, hold the shift key, select the arrow header or the triangle, merge shape, you can union it also. And to give the shadow effect, I'm going to duplicate this. You can see here, and I'm going to give a black color, increase the transparency. You can see here, bring it here, and then just send this back. So we have got the shadow effect as well. Now I'm going to change the background color. You can see here I'm going to make it maybe a gray color. Then I'm going to select this and I'm going to fill the circle with white color. You can see here something like this. And you can give the reflection for this. You can select this, go to the effects, under reflection you can see here I'm just going to select maybe the half reflection. You can see here something like this. And then you can give some shadow effect also. Go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the oval shape, draw the oval shape, maybe this much size. Shape outline, make it no outline, and I'm going to select gradient fill. Gradient fill I'm going to use two stop. And first let me just select the type as radial. Direction I'm going to select from center. You can see here this one I'm going to select black color. The other stop I'm going to select the color which I've used for the background. You can see here, and then make it fully transparent. You can see here, let me just move it here, and I can make somewhat transparent for this also. Then go to effects. Here you can see soft edges, increase it. You can see here something like this, and then just bring it down and send this to back. You can see here, so I've created the shadow effect as well. So now I'm just going to select this. I'm going to move it at one place. Go to insert text box. I'm just going to say option 01. Make it center align, make it white font, bold, and I'm going to use Century Gothic, and then just bring it here. You can see here, press Ctrl D to duplicate. I'm just going to say option or title, whichever you want. You can just add it, and this one I can make it gray color and put it here, option 1, and go to insert icons. If you have this latest feature, you can include some icons, or I have provided one complete video where you can get more than 500 icons for absolutely free. I'm just going to select one. You can see here again, this also you can give maybe gray color. You can reduce the size, add it here, and then on the top you can add the title here. I will say your title, center align, and then you can add some detailed text. So add some detailed text here, and I'm just going to reduce the font size, center align, and add it here. Again, if you want, you can give gray color or whichever color you like. You can just add it there. Let me just center align properly. So you can see here with this we have completed one option. Now it's easy for me. I'm just going to press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and then add one by one. How many you need? Maybe 5. You can just add 5, and then you can just keep on changing the color according to your requirement. You can see here, and here maybe I'm going to use this color, and then just change the number of the option to 2. This will be 3, this will be 4, and this will be 5. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.